Yes, I am a Major General.
40 years a Major General.
It is so rough for the Major General.
And it is a glorious thing to be a Major General.
It is so rough for the Major General, rough for the Major General.
I am the very mortal of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical. From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted doing matters mathematical. I understand equations both as simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm beaming with a lot of news. Lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and homunculus. Shorten that as vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Shorten that as vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
I know a mythic history, king authors, and Sacaradox. I answer hard acrostics, I have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics I can plot peculiarities parabolous. Oh, I can tell and doubt Raphaels and Gerardows and Sophanes. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue which I heard the music's dinner for. Dinner for. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense. Pitiful!
All the airs from that infernal nonsense, pitiful. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense, pitiful. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense, pitiful.
Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus' uniform. Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
It's sure that matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Strategy. You'll say a better Major General is never strategy.
You'll say a better Major General is never strategy. You'll say a better Major General is never strategy. You'll say a better Major General is never strategy.
Oh, my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down since the beginning of the century. Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
The sugar matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
Now that I've introduced myself, I'd like to have some idea of what's going on.
Oh, Papa!
Permit me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Get your wheels, Papa! Get your wheels!
Dear me. Oh, but you mustn't do that. Tell me, this is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yeah, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Papa, do not believe them. They are pirates. The famous pirates of Penzance! today, and who means to live a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
And we object to major generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that fact. We don't press it, we look over it.
Ha! An idea. And you mean to tell me you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and would leave me to go through the rest of my life, unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that is the idea.
Tell me, you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Okay.
I say, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say, orphan.
I don't think we quite I don't think we quite understand each other. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say, orphan. As I understand it, you are simply repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan,
Pardon me, you did indeed.
but I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not often.
Stop! I think I see where we're getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, one who's lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
I beg pardon. I see what you mean. Frequently.
So you said orphan frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly, you said orphan frequently, only once! Oh man, a dark and dismal fate. Forgo your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I will be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remaining joy. See, at your feet they kneel.
What?
Your hearts you cannot steal against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. See at our feet they kneel. Our hearts we cannot steal against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, the orphan boy. See at our feet they kneel. Our hearts we cannot steal against the tale of the lonely orphan boy. Fellow.
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction indulged in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
Telling a terrible story, shall tackle the death of his glory. It's one of the cruelest slaughters that ever was known in these waters. It is easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction. When it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. And what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it.
Poetry, the hand-born maid, thou givest in the pirate's trade. Hail, flowing fount of sentiment, all hail, divine emollient.
Where did he get off to? Dad! Papa! Daddy! Papa! Dad!
Oh, dry the glistening tear that dews that martial cheek. Thy loving children here in them thy comfort seek. With sympathetic care their arms around thee grieve. For all they cannot bear to see their father weep. Dear father, why leave your bed at this untimely hour, when happy daylight is dead and darksome dangers low? Save his little lamp, the midnight hour is past, and the chilly night air is damp, the dew is falling fast. Dear father, why leave your bed when happy daylight is dead? Oh, dry the glistening tear that dews that martial cheek. Thy loving children here in them thy comfort seek. With sympathetic care their arms around thee creep. For all they cannot bear to see their father weep.
Oh, Frederick! Cannot you, in the calm excellence of your wisdom, reconcile it with your conscience to say something that will relieve my father's sorrow?
I will, dear Mabel. But why does he sit night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches. I describe myself as an orphan, and heaven help me, I am no orphan.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, These reckless men would assuredly have called in the nearest clergyman and have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is my anguish and remorse at the abominable falsehood by which I've escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very evening and confess all, did I not fear the consequences would be most disastrous for me. At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary associations with these pestilent scourges by sweeping them off the face of the earth.
Do it again.
And you, Mabel, you will be mine.
Oh my God, I can't do this. Is where my master.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort, lion-hearted, be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their brave adventure.
Yes, sir, they come.
The Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented by the anguish dread of falsehoods unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise. Ah!
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the breeze. Sighing softly through the river comes the loving breeze, setting nature on a quiver, rustling through the trees.
Through the trees.
And the brook in rippling measure laughs for very love, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above.
Yes, the trees for very long wave their leafy arms above. If a river, may thy loving prosper have and sweet the poplar tree. May thy wooing happy be, have and sweet the poplar tree. May thy wooing happy be.
Yet the breeze is by the rover when he wings away. Brook and poplar mourn a lover, sighing well a day. Are the doing and undoing that the road could day.